Hey folks, we're out here with the 2022 Coachmen Brookstone 398MBL. That's a mouthful, but actually it's a lot to describe this great fifth wheel. Now this is one that's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit over 42 feet long, and she's going to take a real truck. 13,000 pounds is your dry weight. Your hitch weight, about 2,200 pounds. So it's going to take a little bit of muscle, but if you've got it, it's worthwhile, because this is a Coachman that's going to give you a lot of value and a lot of years of use. It's going to be a little bit more of a full-timers unit or a long-timers unit. Not that you couldn't take this on weekend warrior camping trips. It's just a little bit longer. A lot of people might want to think about putting this on a permanent site. We'll tell you a little bit more about why in just a second. I want to concentrate on some outside features. First of all, we're looking at the front cap. This is a molded fiberglass front cap with automotive paint. So it's going to really kind of stand up to some of that beat that we get down the road, going down the road with debris getting kicked up in construction zones, rocks, gravels, big bugs. It's nice to have. The other thing is UV treated decals. That's been something that's really kind of dogged the industry, is the destruction that ultraviolet rays have on paint and on fiberglass color and on those stickers that we put on there to give that great graphics package without the expense of multiple coats of paint. So we're going to see a little bit more robust, longer lasting decal on this so that you can have it outside longer. You don't need to store it most of the time. So as we step around this way, we can see we got some great outside speakers. We brought this Brookstone in with two awnings. This one right here, and then another one, you can see the LED light strip is actually on. This is going to come off of the slide out room. So your slide out room is not going to consume patio space that you would have had. I think that's a great feature. You can also see we've got slide out toppers on our Brookstone. Something that I always recommend, if it's an option on your camper, always go ahead and take that. It's a great way to protect your seals, and it's one less place for water to collect. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is this great 4-step solid step by Lippert. That lower step really makes a difference, especially at nighttime, especially for folks who've had knee replacements or struggling with knees, struggling with hips like I am. And then you get a little bit deeper top step so you can have a little bit more to balance when you're struggling to get all those groceries in. We're going to pop open a couple of these compartments so that they're not a mystery here. We've got magnetic latches. This is your outside party kitchen. How cool is this? Little refrigerator, sink where we can wash our hands. It's plumbed to the gray tank. You're going to have a little outside LP quick connect. There's a 110 outlet right there. So you can set this up to cook. If you want to fry fish outside so your camper doesn't smell like a fish restaurant for the rest of your life. If you'd like to do air fryer, crock pot, it's a great way to do it here. This is going to be your outside pass-through storage. Again, I love these double latches. They're lockable, magnetic, and then you got this great rubberized flooring here. Still the felt mat material here. It helps deaden the sound, just make it a little bit nicer inside. We won't hear the road quite as much, but this is a lot easier to clean, folks, than the old fabric mat. Just some thoughtful things that Coachmen has done. I love how robust this is. It's got a little rock guard. We talked about we didn't talk about the 6-point auto level. That's going to be electric and gear driven. It's really solid, super reliable, and a thoughtful, important thing to have when you're traveling from place to place. Well, now let's get into the inside, and this is why we were talking about how cool this unit is, especially for people who are going to be traveling from place to place, especially for you professionals out there. You ready? Let's go. Well, here's a great look inside our 2022 Coachmen Brookstone 398MBL. Brookstone has kind of brightened things up a little bit. They still have the dark wood accent, but if you look at some of the upholstery, the countertops, the vinyl, we've brightened this up just a little bit. I kind of like the contrast. So many manufacturers are going to all kind of a sand color, all sort of a driftwood color. I'm kind of liking this contrast. It feels very cozy, very homey, and it's a great foil for the glass backlit cabinets. So if it's nighttime, use your imagination, and we're watching our big theater screen television almost here, this is going to give us a really nice soft glow without glaring on the television. We're still going to be able to get up and walk around and see where we're going. You do have a great fireplace here, which of course, as you may know, can be pretty or pretty and warm. These guys usually put out major BTUs, will really heat this up, and it's a great way to save your LP. If you've already paid for the electricity in the campground, this is a great way to heat your unit. Sofa back here is going to make into a queen bed. One of the things that Coachmen excels at, I think, are the windows. We have these great big, huge windows in the sides that are operable. This is a place where a lot of cheaper manufacturers will cut corners, but here we've got those frameless windows sitting in the sides. Remember, we talked about the frameless windows popping out. I'll show you how that works here. If I can get this to pop, everything's sticky on a new RV. There you go. So now we're going to be able to get air circulation. It's a little rainy, drizzly today, but this is going to get some great air through here. Same way with the back windows, they're going to do the same thing. We've got big sliding windows here, but let me talk about this for a second. This is Thomas Payne theater seat set here. It is lighted, it has heat, it has massage, and it is so comfortable. I can't explain to you how they created the foam or how they put this together in such a way that it just feels like it's supporting the small part of my back and my head. And the amazing thing is, I've had a lot of my larger customers say the same thing. So it's almost like it's chameleon-like. It really reaches out and gets you. I've had a lot of people just sit down inside and refuse to get back up unless it's too hot in here. But let me talk about the thing that really makes this camper unique. We're going to swing around here. This is it. This is that den that I mentioned. It's an extra bedroom, or it's a fabulous office. They've already got you set up with a desk. Now you can put a television here. You do have coaxial output and 110. So you can set up a power charger. You've got drawers. This bunk can be flipped up, or it could be removed altogether if you don't think you're ever going to use it. It is kid size. This is not the kind of thing that a smaller, an adult would probably want to use, unless they really want to crawl up there. But this will make out to a small bed as well. So it really is a great little office. It's a fabulous extra room. It's got multiple uses. You probably saw the little openings in the floor here. That is for a table, so you could actually set your desk up in front of the couch if you wanted to. A lot of storage on the side. There's room for hanging clothes. And then up above, cabinets up above here. Just lots of places to stow stuff. Now I know some of you say, I don't want people to think that they can sleep in my camper, but this is an opportunity nevertheless. Now there's one more cool feature too in terms of sleeping. We're going to head down this way. It's a loft. It's a great big loft too. This is kid fabulous. And if you don't put a child in it, it is a fabulous place to put tote storage. This mattress, a teddy bear mattress, is removable, so that's going to give you just a little bit more storage in there. There is a window back there. There is also a ceiling vent because we know it's going to get a little warm. You can see the ducts. Coachmen always duct their product throughout, and they use a more residential ducting that is mold, has a mold deterrent on it. So lots of possibilities here. I'm going to step this way so we can take a look at our big bathroom with a human-sized shower. I've been able to put the tallest of guys in this shower, and they have felt very comfortable, so they've got lots of elbow room. Of course, you've got a foot flush toilet right there. Another vent in the ceiling with a little fan, which is, of course, code. And we're going to step into this bedroom, king-size bed. Look at this, and it's walk around, folks. All the way around, king-size bed. I do have a little ledge right here, and each side has a cup holder. You also could park phones and things up here. If you can see, you get 110 outlets up here. Very, very clever placement of outlets. For so long, I have seen them kind of down here or on the bed base, but this seems to be such an intelligent place to put an outlet. Now we're going to take a quick spin around and Take a quick look at this neat lighted closet. Tons of room. As you know, you fifth wheelers know, when you get a closet in the nose, that just opens up so much extra space for you. The little closet to the left can house a stackable washer dryer, and we bring it in with prep. That's just a standard feature in a Brookstone, is the washer dryer prep. Got a little dresser here. Great ball bearing glide drawers. Not really a soft close, but they latch very well. And then more storage under the bed. Bed's on gas struts, so you've got an opportunity to put blankets and shoes and all those extra things. Some people, sacks of dog food I've seen in there, but it's just a great opportunity for you. Of course, another 110 outlet over there. That's a ground fault interrupter circuit. And you probably saw there is another air conditioner back here dedicated more to the bedroom than anything else. You get a 15,000 BTU air conditioner up front, 13.5 back here, so it's going to help keep you really comfortable and cool. That puts you on 50 amp service outside. Well, folks, we've just taken a very precursory look at a just fabulous unit. I'm a big fan of Coachmen. I think they've done a great job with the interiors. Brookstone kind of had some criticism for being a little dark, little confining. They've really opened it up. And if you haven't seen that in this video, please give me a call. We'll schedule a walkthrough together. My name is Susan Dillman Stills here at Mount Comfort RV.